Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. Atletico Madrid 1, Real Madrid 1. What is a very disappointing draw? Nearly said defeat there because it felt like a defeat. To go away to a stadium that we haven't won since the season before last season, if I'm not wrong. To play like that was inspiring, was something that was different than we have seen before. But it wasn't like Atletico Madrid. They scored in the first half, and then, we fought back. It was the other way around. And even so, Atletico Madrid did not look like a team that were threatening a lot. Now, if you look at the stats, both teams with the same amount of shots and shots on target. Atletico having more of the ball, having more passes made. You look at the stats, you would think it's a pretty even game. Maybe a draw is deserved in terms of the stats, but I believe that the game should really have gone one way, which was a Real Madrid win. Even if it was like a 1-0 win or a 2-0 win or something, it should have been a Real Madrid win. And let's not, start this, but we improved from last season. Because although I get this, right? Last season we went there, we lost. We went there in the cup, we lost. But Atletico Madrid are a side that are beatable. They are a very good team, of course, let's not deny it. But every single game, you have to go with the hopes of winning. Now, you're not going to win every game, I get that. You're going to draw some, and you're going to lose some. Definitely. But to lose it to draw it like that, as I said, it feels like a loss. But to draw it like that, in the 95th minute, to just concede and throw away the hard work that was done for the first half and the second half up until that point, to leave away with that 1 point feels very disappointing. And it should be three. But as we know, football is a sport that you cannot say if, buts, maybes, should, could have, would have, whatever, right? It's about converting your clinical chances, and at the end of the day, if you don't give yourself a big enough advantage, and if you concede, you draw the game. And that was what happened, because I really believe that with the chances that were there going forward, it should be 2 goals at least. And I think defensively, that goal that we conceded to Korea, I mean, it's a good goal, let's not deny that goal, but that was a shit goal to concede. And let's be real about that. And it's the frustration that is growing. It is the tensions that is growing. And I believe that it should be a win. And we've talked about this many times again. But let's talk about the goals to start off. First goal, Eder Militao, fantastic hit. It is a good cross from Vinny on his left foot. He was supposed to be the main man today, no Mbappe, and we convert back to this so-called diamond 4-4-2 or a 4-1-2-1-2 or 4-3-1-2, whatever you want to call this sort of shape that we played last season. And I thought it actually worked quite well. But look, it's a good cross from Mbappe, from Vinny, and Militao's there. What a hit. Oblak in going in to save that. And then that 95th minute goal that we conceded was utterly crap. I mean, they somehow get the runner, and they somehow get the ball to Correa, and I have no idea how he has managed to get past Courtois and still deflect off into the back of the net. Like, that is just such a weird yet unacceptable goal to concede. In the last 5 minutes of the game, to concede that goal is unacceptable. And I think you have to call it as it is, and I think that the players would leave, especially after putting in a very solid defensive display, the likes of Militao, the likes of Rudiger, Carvajal, as well. You know, it was very disappointing. It really was. But, you know, apart from that, some chances, I mean, yeah, Valverde had a shot in the first half saved from Oblak. Rodrigo had a shot in the second half just over. And yeah, to be honest, that's probably about it. Really, it was really a very, very quiet. Yeah, I mean, Angel Correa had a shot in the second half saved by Courtois. But it was really, really, really poor. And, you know, not being able to take all 3 points away from this game means that Real Madrid are now still 3 points behind Barcelona. Barcelona obviously losing away to Osasuna, which is what we want to see. And next weekend they play Alaves away from home, which will be a tough game. As for Real Madrid, next weekend Villarreal at home in La Liga. So you are expecting 3 points from that, definitely. But obviously it's a midweek game. Real Madrid travel away to Lille. It will be a very tough game, definitely. But let's go back to this game. One final talking point is what happened. Fans started throwing things at Courtois, at least the Atlético Madrid fans. Now, I don't know the full details, of what really sparked, this whole tension and throwing of objects. But I believe that if you are a spectator, you're a fan attending a game, it might be a derby, it might be a rivalry, it might be, a shithousery moment from the keeper or from an opposition player or bench or whatever. I believe that as fans, it is alright to feel provoked or mad or angry or whatever. Cool. It's part of the game, it's the emotions. Get it. I get it. But if you're gonna start throwing objects at players and onto the pitch, I think that is taking it to the next level, a level that is a line that you shouldn't be crossing. And I believe that actions should be taken against the fans. And I think that, something has to stop. Something has to stop. In this case, they're gonna do it, and maybe in the next one, they're gonna do it again. So, look, I believe that it's unacceptable. I think that it shouldn't be happening, and something has to be done about it. The game got so heated, the things were getting thrown, that the game had to be called off and suspended for a while. And the players, the captain, Koke, Simeone, had to go over to the fans and ask them to calm down. I mean, Diego Simeone asking people to calm down. I mean, that is the world we're living in right now. It's genuinely hilarious to see Simeone go to the fans and saying, calm down guys, calm down. Stop this madness that is happening. Calm down. And I think that, it might be on Courtois. Maybe he did say or do something that provoked the fans, but as a response, to throw items onto the pitch is not the right way. It's not the right way to respond. And I think certainly you have to do something about that. If you're La Liga, if you're in charge the footballing bodies of La Liga of Spain, I think you have to do something about that. Genuinely. But the takeaway from this game, just a point, is disappointing. And yeah, that red card from Llorente, that was a nasty challenge. I think it's a red. I think he's gone high. Maybe his intention was to get the ball, but look, it was a high challenge. It was a bad tackle on Fran Garcia, and it's a red card with the last minute to go. Yeah, Marcos Llorente deserved red. And we saw a similar, but not as bad, red card as compared to Bruno Fernandes against Spurs as well. But you know, there's that. But look, the table is still very, very up for grabs. 8 games in to a 38 game season. It's early on. Barcelona have lost. They have shown that yes, they've had a very good start, but they are vulnerable. And I believe that El Clasico that's taking place in about a month's time, around there, just nice I think, has to be a game that you go there. You're playing at home actually, but you have to take the win. And I believe that you can. I think that even if Mbappe isn't back by then, maybe he isn't fully fit to start that game, but I believe that even without Mbappe, with the team that we had on the pitch against Atlético Madrid, and with the way they played, they are capable of winning against Barcelona. But we look forward to Lille midweek away from home, and Villarreal at home before it is another international break, and then coming back for 3 games in about a week. Celta Vigo away, Borussia Dortmund at home, and then Barcelona at home. And then you move on into November, and then but early on I believe that there's still a lot of the season to go, but it's 2 points dropped. It's a point gained, but it's not what we look for. A draw is not what we want. I think a win should be on the agenda every game. But the argument that Real Madrid improved from last season is true, but it's not something that you should be happy about. Oh, we improved, so you know what? A draw is fine. I think that there should be certainly higher expectations as well. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hit the button if you did, subscribe to the channel on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.